At the end of the 20th century, Arecibo underwent significant modernization. A new movable dome weighing over 900 tons was installed, along with new receivers and computing systems. The observatory became even more precise and efficient. In the 21st century, it was used to observe potentially hazardous asteroids, analyze the surface of the moon, and study objects in the solar system.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Your support helps the channel grow and motivates me to create even more amazing videos for you.
It remained one of the main instruments of NASA and the U.S. National Science Foundation. However, with each passing year, maintenance became more expensive. Due to the tropical climate, the structures suffered from corrosion and the cables from stress. Despite repair attempts and partial replacement of components, the condition of the observatory slowly deteriorated. Starting in 2010, funding for Arecibo began to decrease. In 2011, the National Science Foundation of the United States announced that it could no longer fully support the observatory. Part of the expenses began to be covered by universities and private foundations. However, this only partially solved the problem. The wear and tear of the structures was progressing, and some components needed replacement for which there were not enough funds. In 2017, the powerful Hurricane Maria caused serious damage to the island's infrastructure. Arecibo was also damaged. In particular, the wind tore off one of the auxiliary antenna elements weighing about 9 tons, which fell onto the dish and made a large hole in it. Nevertheless, at that time, the observatory was partially repaired and it resumed operation. In 2019, the observatory was transferred under the management of a consortium involving the University of Central Florida, which undertook active promotion of the telescope. New educational programs appeared, and Arecibo itself was even used in scientific projects related to the study of Earth's atmosphere and space debris. However, in 2020, everything changed for good. On August 10, 2020, one of the main cables supporting the platform with the transmitting and receiving equipment above the reflector snapped. The cable weighed over 15 tons. Its fall punched a 30-meter hole in the dish, damaging the reflective surface and structural elements around it. Repair seemed possible. Engineers assumed that the remaining cables would withstand the load. However, on November 6th, another cable snapped, this time an auxiliary one. After the second incident, an engineering assessment revealed that the entire structure was in a critical condition. Weakening of many cables was recorded, along with significant safety risks for repair crews. On November 19, 2020, the National Science Foundation of the United States officially announced the Arecibo Observatory would be dismantled. Restoration was deemed too risky and financially unfeasible. But fate decided otherwise. On December 1, 2020, at 7:55 in the morning, the platform above the dish collapsed. It fell from a height of over 130 meters, completely destroying the central part of the dish and most of the infrastructure. Drone footage and surveillance cameras captured the moment of the disaster. An object that had been the pride of science for decades was destroyed in less than 10 seconds. After the collapse, the observatory was completely closed for scientific work. Some of the equipment was dismantled, while some was left in place. The remains of the structure were turned into a historical monument. In 2022, it was announced that a new educational and research center would be established on the observatory grounds, but the telescope itself was never restored. Over more than half a century of its existence, Arecibo made revolutionary scientific discoveries, helped us understand the universe, and left its mark on culture. It can be seen in films, TV series, and literature. It was not just a telescope, it was a symbol of humanity's curiosity. Its destruction became a painful reminder that even the grandest scientific structures require support, attention, and respect. Otherwise, even legends can disappear. Thank you for watching this video until the end. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss new videos. Your comments and shares help the channel grow. Let us not forget how important it is to support the armed forces of Ukraine during these challenging times. And if you have the opportunity and desire, you can support the channel financially to help create even more quality content. Thank you for your attention and support. See you in the next video.